Welcome to the Gym Success Podcast. A big welcome to all you gym owners, operators, managers, salespeople, entrepreneurs, and personal trainers out there. So let me ask you, what's the one thing that can quietly build or completely tear down your entire business, sometimes overnight? Today, we're going to explain how you can turn what might be your biggest hidden risk, member safety, into your most powerful competitive tool. But real quick before we jump in, for you folks looking to open a new gym, acquire one, or maybe you just need some working capital to grow, we can help with funding options up to $500,000. The best part? It's unsecured and there are no restrictions on how you use it. You can check us out over at fmconsulting.net.
So what is that biggest blind spot? Well, to get to the bottom of it, we're going to be taking you through a fantastic white paper today by jthomas. Our whole goal here is to give you a clear, actionable plan to tackle this really critical and honestly, often overlooked part of your business.
I mean, think about it. Most of us are laser focused on sales, on marketing, on trying to perfect that member experience. And that's all great. But here's the reality. A single safety incident, just one, can completely undermine every single thing you've worked so hard to build. It can crush your reputation and, your bottom line.
Okay, so let's get into it. Here's our roadmap for today. We're going to talk about your gym's hidden risk, the foundational systems you need, building a safety culture, turning all that into marketing, and finally, your action plan.
So first up, your gym's hidden risk. And honestly, the very first step here is just a mental shift. A proactive approach to this doesn't just prevent problems. It can literally change the whole game for your business. And jthomas really nails it with this quote. This is the core idea right here. Safety is not just some cost you have to deal with or a box you have to check. It is a powerful competitive advantage that builds some serious trust and, with that, long-term member loyalty. But look, that kind of trust doesn't just appear out of thin air. You can't just talk about it. It has to be built on a solid foundation of clear, tangible systems that show your members you are serious about their well-being. First things first, emergency protocols. We're talking about having visible plans posted, evacuation routes, emergency contacts, having first aid kits and AEDs that are fully stocked and super easy for anyone to find, and finally, having a simple, consistent system for reporting any incident, no matter how small. It just makes your whole operation look and feel professional. Second, and this is a big one, rigorous equipment maintenance. This has to be a non-negotiable. It means daily walkthroughs, actually inspecting machines, checking cables, looking for anything out of place. Keep detailed maintenance logs to track everything. And please, if a machine is broken, slap a big, clear sign on it immediately. It shows members you're on top of things and you care. And third, let's not forget that safety also means health. You've got to have visible cleanliness. Things like sanitization stations everywhere and absolutely spotless locker rooms. That's not just a nice little perk anymore. It directly reinforces that feeling of trust and care. All right, but having all the right systems in place, well, that's really only half the battle, because those systems are only as good as the people who use them, which brings us right to our next point, building a true culture of safety. A real safety culture isn't just a memo that comes down from the owner. No way. It is a shared responsibility. It's really a balanced effort between having well-trained staff, educated members, and just open lines of communication so everything actually works. Your team is always your first line of defense. That means their training is absolutely non-negotiable. Every single person on your staff, from the front desk to your top trainers, they have to be proficient in CPR, how to use an AED, and what to do in an emergency. In this culture, it goes way beyond just your staff. You can actually empower your members to be partners in safety. You can offer free orientations, post clear, helpful signage, and most importantly, create an environment where a member feels totally comfortable coming to you if they spot a potential hazard. Okay, so once your systems and your culture are rock solid, you can start to leverage all that hard work. This is the fun part. This is where safety stops being a defensive thing and starts becoming a powerful marketing tool that really sets you apart from the competition. This is especially true for any of you running 24/7 facilities. You can actively market how superior your safety is. You can highlight features like secure keycard access, visible surveillance cameras, and those easy-to-find emergency panic buttons. That's a huge selling point.
And hey, don't forget the back end stuff. Proactively protecting your business with well-drafted waivers and the right insurance coverage isn't just smart. It's another signal that you're a professional, trustworthy operation that your members can really count on. Think about it. You can weave safety into every single stage of your sales process. When you give a tour, point out the AED and the sanitization stations. On your website, highlight your CPR-certified staff. Constantly remind people that your gym is a safe place for them and their entire family. Okay, let's bring all this home. It's time to bring this all together into a final, crucial takeaway for your business. So here's the bottom line. When a safety-first mindset is built into your systems, your culture, and your brand, you're not just managing risk anymore. You're building a stronger, more sustainable gym business. It strengthens member retention, it increases referrals, and it ultimately positions your gym as the only choice for people who value a trusted, professional environment. Now, if you want some expert help building these systems and turning around your gym business, you should absolutely contact Jim Thomas directly. You can reach him at 214-629-7223 or just send him an email at jthomas@fmconsulting.net. So, we'll leave you with that one question to think about for your own business. Is your gym safety your strongest selling point? If the answer isn't a resounding yes right now, well, you've now got a clear path forward to make it one. And finally, be sure to check out our sponsor, Gym Business Manager. They really do have the best software for your gym. You can find them over at gymbusinessmanager.com.